Welcome back, Danger Cats, to another Danger Cats podcast. It's your boy, Uncle Hack, just me in the house today. Bunch of shit to yap about. Um, One thing, Danger Cats Coffee, brought to you by Old Smokes Coffee. You can pick that up at dangercatshop.com. Grab yourself a bag, roast your nuts, boy. Roast your nuts. Use the checkout code podcast69. On that order, get 15% off of everything in our store with the podcast 69 checkout code. Also, I got fuck all for you. Here's the episode. Welcome back, Danger Cats. It's just me today. No Sherwood, no guest, nobody is in the house with me. We're just gonna ramble on. A bunch of shit happening in the world. First off, the fight of the century finally went down. The fucking two, it's like Godzilla and what's that big fucking shark that everybody was yapping about? It was the one Jaws. Not Jaws, that fucking, the Megalodon. The Megalodon or whatever that fucking stupid shark movie was. Those two finally met and they fought. Kesh Me Outside girl fought the girl who thinks she's black. And it's glorious. It's the best fight. It's like Tyson in the 90s. You can't not watch it. It is the best thing this planet could ever been gifted. Right before, we're looking at about 2 months from Christmas, and this little treat just pops up for us. Amazing. The two biggest fucking idiots on the planet. The girl that's on Dr. Phil, Kesh Me Outside. The audience's host, yep. Kesh Me Outside. How about that? How is that? First off, we fucking suck for making her famous. That's all on us. We fucked up big time making her famous. Same with the fucking, I did Ancestry.com. I found out I was 0.69% black. And you can always tell the fucking IQ level of a human being on how many times they say like, or if they say like before they start a sentence, not even worth an argument. The Cardi B's of the world, like is like, okay, there's two, so there's dock 2 points off your fucking smart scale, so you're sitting at a -4. How deeper can you? Is like, I don't even know, like Donald Trump, like shouldn't even be the president, like let me be the fuck you. Fucking Christ. It annoys the shit out of me. But back to what I'm saying. Those two fucking warriors toe to toe in a recording booth. So maybe, just maybe, you can't catch her inside, because it looks like fucking, what's her Instagram? Whoa Wiki, whatever it is. It looked like she got the best of her. She got some good shots in on the ground, got her down early, got that, what looked to be side control with the hair grab, and just started filling her up with some shots. And then these two fucking stupid hoes are still yelling at it. I don't even know how old they are. I might have to check myself for calling some fucking stupid 14-year-olds hoes. But besides the point, why? Why is this news? Why is this in all my social media feeds? I'm glad it is, because I got to witness this and have a laugh at how pathetic these two are, and make me feel good inside that, I don't act like that on a day-to-day basis, and that I am not that. I am 100% of, in the complete opposite direction of how stupid those two are. I present myself as a very dumb human being online, but, behind the scenes, if you caught me in public, I was probably hammered. Other than that, I don't really have a good enough reason to leave the house, other than if we're hitting the bar. Yeah, I don't mind a good cocktail every now and then. A cocktail. So, that would probably be the only reason I would leave the house and look like an idiot in public. But other than that, I can't even remember the last time I was in a street fight. Came close a few times, just from people being assholes, and I just don't have time for that. So fuck them. But man, I tell you, pathetic. It's like, it's fucking funny to watch though. I don't know. It's like a bad car accident. You can't not look at it. You know, it's like a fucking train off its tracks. You just like, how the fuck did we get here? What the fuck did we do? And we're all to blame. You know, we were the ones retweeting the memes. We were the ones sharing the memes about the Catch Me Outside. How about that? And then that just starts that fucking onslaught of dipshits that get famous. Like, have you seen some of the characters that get famous off Instagram? I know. I don't even really, I don't think as myself as that fucking Instagram famous, but like that kid with the fucking long neck, that skinny alien looking thing. I mean, good on him. He's making a living doing it, but like, we're to blame. Everybody like us, like me and you, that get a laugh out of this, and we show our buddy and he shows a buddy, and then all of a sudden fucking next thing you know, these idiots got 3 million fucking followers, and they think that they're influencers by throwing cake and kicking each other in the nuts. It makes no fucking sense to me. I don't understand 2019, and I will continue not to understand it because it just throws me for a fucking loop. There's so many things like YouTubers. This YouTube culture is just so fucking weird to me. I'm grateful for it, or else I wouldn't be sitting in this chair just talking into a microphone and you guys sitting there watching me. But on the flip side of it, I think it's creating a lot of bad fucking things. Like, everybody seems to think that I don't know, that they're an overnight success if they get 1 million views. Like they're the next best thing. Like they're fucking Brad Pitt. They're everything that the world needs. Like this Logan Paul shit with the boxing matches. Like, good on him. I'll say good on him. He's taking it serious. And like, it looks like he's gotten better from his last one. But when the fuck did YouTubers start thinking they're fighters? You know? Ugh. There's just like this some things on this fucking planet that annoy me. Stay in your lane. Oh, I'm going to take boxing serious. You know me, like, I'm out here. And then they're still doing like this outrageously annoying content that's obnoxious and in your face. And I know I'm guilty of it. I was fucking ranting and raving and thinking I'm for a little bit there, thinking that I'm a politician, for Christ's sakes. And to get off topic again, I think I'm going to go back to just, you know, doing what makes me laugh and the funny content, like making fun of the government, making fun of stupid shit that happens. And I don't know. There was just a time period where a lot of this just didn't make sense, and I was just trying to put together whatever dog shit I could and throw it on the fucking internet, like going to rallies and you know, some of them I can get behind, like helping the everyday person and helping the I'm mumbling words and I am the next prime minister. But you know, when it's something like the day-to-day person I can help out there, I'm for that. I'm all behind that. That's something we all should be doing, I think. And helping one another out and just lending a hand, because you never know when you're going to be down in the dumps and when shit's going to get tough for you. So when you're on your ups, man, you know, spread a little bit of that to somebody, and don't be shy to be a good person. It takes fuck all to be a half-decent human being. Like, I've seen, you know, you see it in your day-to-day life, like somebody just being a prick for fucking no reason. And I'm definitely not trying to be that. I know there's times probably where I was hammered and I'm fucking joking around with people and maybe they take it the wrong way. And hey, fuck, that's just your boy's humor. That's all. I ain't meaning no harm. And if it does offend you, I guess go fuck yourself. No, I'm joking. if it does, like, honestly, like, hurt you deep down, and always reach out. Like, I'm not out there to fucking ruin people's days. I'm more so looking to, like, make more people happy. And I'm going to go back to making content that does that. Because, that's when I was having the most fun with this. It was when I started thinking, like, oh, I can be a political changer. I was also doing a lot of drugs during that time, so I blame those. I'm turning over a new leaf, and, there's a time period there I surrounded myself by shitty fucking people, and I was doing shitty fucking things. And that was, did we have a lot of fucking fun? Yes. Tons of fun. Find me somebody that doesn't have fun on drugs and liquor, and I'll find you a liar. But when the troops got to come home, it gets pretty fucking sad and lonely when you're sitting there by yourself and really having to, let things sink in. And that's, that brings us to my TED Talk. And so if you're, sitting at home with a gerbil and a condom and you think it could fit up your ass, don't do it. That's what I'm saying. But fuck. Sorry, guys. But I think a lot of it boils down to just me getting back to what makes me happy. And I see a lot of people do more, make fun of Trudeau more, Man, how many times can you chop that tree down before, there's no bark or even wood left on it? Like, that's just, I think that we're able to do more. And I really like the funnier side of shit. And, I came from a blue-collar background, a single mother. We always had to work hard at everything we wanted. And I want to go back to just doing that rather than just being the dickhead on the internet just yelling, fuck Trudeau. I want to bring some fucking enlightenment and joy. Like, we created a brand that brought people together. It's a party brand. It's bringing people together from all walks of life, which is fucking amazing, for one. I know I've talked about this many times on here, but I think I'm capable of doing much more with this rather than just yelling "fuck Trudeau" into a camera and making some jokes and laughing and poking fun at shit that a lot of people aren't really keen on poking fun at. Like, I think we're moving at an incredible pace in sometimes the wrong direction, sometimes right. But I think bringing humor back and just trolling, like. I could, like, for instance, the climate change fucking rally. I got invites to go out there and protest against it. And, like, at the end of the day, if I'm being fucking completely honest, I could give a shit. Like, 0% of me gives a flying fuck about a bunch of dipshits that, snort coke and claim they're a fucking vegan. Like, makes no sense to me, for one. Like, you can throw chemicals in your body, but you don't eat meat. Not saying that every vegan does coke, but you see it more than you don't. Every goddamn hippie's out here be like, man, you gotta save the planet, dog. And then they're throwing a Hollywood up their hog and, like, just hogging one down, let me fire up my Nosmobile, bro, and we'll go hit Mount Snarverest. You fucking idiots. Like, I'm just tired of it. Like, so yeah, I'm gonna go back to making, like, fun content, making fun of shit, doing skits, and doing what I want to do. I'm tired of listening. Oh, glad. What the fuck? Why are you doing more videos about Trudeau, the election, this and that? Like, man, like, we get it. Nobody likes the fucking guy. He's a pretentious little fucking prick. But it just, I don't know. How many times am I going to beat that horse until it's dead and decaying and I'm just beating a fucking sack of bones, It just, to me, just gets old quick. And it was a lot more fun for me in the beginning when I was just making stupid videos and hanging around and dicking around. And then it got a little serious where, money got in the way. Other people fucking piggyback off you. They make their money off you. And then you're just left here having to fix all your fucking problems. Fuck. Oh, sorry, I spiked the mic there. But no, yeah, and that's on me. Like, the problems that I create in my universe and my world, I got to take care of them and be a man, and fucking, I can't blame or point any fingers, because at the end of the day, I let some of the shit go on in my life that let it slip out of control, and now I'm bringing it back. And yeah, it took a toll on me. I understand, like, stress is it's a big thing on this world, and yeah, it sucks. It sucks that you could have something so good and it just, you know, and you look back and you're like, what the fuck? How was I so naive and stupid to let this just slip out of my control like a fucking dipshit? So, but we're back, and I'm gonna really hone in on the content and you know, try and bring some entertainment. I really like entertainment. I've always been enthused by it, or very excited about it, and like have the capability of doing it now, and just to piss it away by being lazy, I think would be very moronic of me. Oh, there you go. Got it out of my system. Fuck, man, I've been having this serious problem. I was one of those dweebs that had braces back in the day, where my mom just got this brilliant idea. Oh, his teeth aren't straight enough. You know, I can't have my kids walking around with fucking crooked teeth. And I'm thankful for it. Like, I seriously am thankful for it. But I was a dipshit, and I lost my retainer that I slept with, and just became very complacent of it. So my bottom teeth have shifted so bad, and they're pushing on my top teeth, and I cannot get a good night's sleep. So I finally bit the bullet, and I headed down to the orthodontist, and I'm fixing my shit. That's step one of being like making some adult decisions. I think that's like step 4. Step 1 was like, quit drugs, quit doing drugs. Maybe, well, like not entirely, like definitely some nose beers. We won't be doing those no more. It's a bottomless pit. It's fucking, you know. Would I fuck with some Molly or mushrooms? Hell yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like those are looked at like not as bad as Ripper Magoo's, as Bob Menery would say. But then I'm gonna get my teeth fixed finally and get rid of, like, I spit lots because of it now too, and it's embarrassing. You ever tried talking to a fucking female and a glob of spit hits her in the tip of the nose? You try rebounding off that. That's a tough play right there. That's going post out on a one-on-one, you know? Like, and when I say one-on-one, you versus the goalie, and you think that you're going to go top titty, and you go crossbar straight fucking bar north, and you look like a dipshit. Or even worse, you fire one wide on a open net. You know, big one-timer, and you put that bitch in the fucking rafters because you thought it'd be cool to go top titty. But nope. Gotta just put a little extra sauce on it and make sure that thing goes far and wide and rips around the boards, only to create a 2-on-1 on your own fucking, you know, your own D-man, your own guy, and you hang him out to dry. That's what that's like when a glob of spit leaves your fucking mouth and hits that nice girl that you touch. There's no coming back. I don't care how good looking you are or how good you are with words. She will never forget that first interaction. You spit on her. Not even in a sexy way. Not even like a way where she could get behind that. I mean, like, oh, damn, that was, you know, spit on my asshole before you fish hook my fucking lips. I don't know anybody that does that. It's like, oh, there's a good one. I don't understand this. And maybe I'm just like, I'm overanalyzing. But, you know, when you're watching pornos and some weird shit starts going off, like smacking titties. Who thought smacking titties is a good idea? I never wanted to smack a fucking titty in my life. I don't think I've ever in my time smacked a titty. And I'm watching this go down, and the first thing popped in my mind was like, whack. And I'm thinking, wow, that's assault, brother. What are you doing? What are you thinking? Who smacks titties? I couldn't fucking believe it. I've never, like, maybe I've just been so pent up and fucking cranking my own shit while watching this that I just look past it and I'm like, yeah, like a fucking hyena hunched over just a dead carcass. That, you know, like, that's what I feel like when you're just ripping on your dong. That's what it looks like, a ferocious animal. If you look down for one split second, you feel just shame that you're beating yourself that bad. If that was a fight, like, that's just Mike Tyson literally fighting Manny Pacquiao. You're just punching the fucking hell out of that thing. To a guy smacking titties. That's what we are. That's the kind of people that we've become. You know, from Neanderthals all the way up to beating our own dicks, watching other men smack titties. Just the weird shit that's happening in the world, you know? Like there's people out there, and God bless these women that are making good money off of it. I fucking would if I were you too. That just run webcams in their fucking house. You know what I mean? They just have a fucking webcam in their house, and they just walk around, you know. This guy will watch you take a shit. He'll pay premium money. Watch you walk around, wake up in the morning, scrub your tits, and, brush your teeth, and just watch you do day-to-day things when you're at home. These people pay money to watch this shit, and it blows me the fuck away. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Like, people will sit in front of one of these fucking computers and watch other people live their life and pay premium dollar for it. How do I do that? Could you imagine? All you got to do, I'm going to play video games, man, jerk off, and fucking, every now and then you do something weird to keep them on your toes, like take the salt and pepper shaker and sprinkle it on your asshole. So then he's like, whoa, what's he getting ready for? Is somebody coming over for dinner? That's an ass-eating joke in case that one skipped by your fucking numbskull. But, I would that's what I would do. I'd just do it every now and then and be like walking in. And when I get home, I'd take my shoes off and put them in the refrigerator. And then I'd piss in my own oven. And then you'd be like, man, he's really lost it. And then the next day I'd be like reading a book about algebra. And he's like, wow, is he a genius or a fucking moron? I can't figure it out. They would just, like, my channel would just be so interesting. I'd keep them on their toes all day long. I'd put the static on the TV and then, like, rub my chin like I'm agreeing with something on the Discovery Channel, or I'm watching a TED Talk and agreeing with, like, a fact that they just said, yes. I'm like, oh, wow, there he goes again. And then out of nowhere, I'm doing, I'm doing like a huge art project, and I'm doing sculptures, and they're like, Jesus Christ, I can't figure this guy out. I don't understand it. One day he's Mozart. The other day, I can't figure out if he's schizophrenic. It would just be glorious. And I would never read the comments until I was on my deathbed. I'd get somebody to print them out, and I'd lay in bed before I was going to die and just see what people thought. Because that would just make me laugh one more time, knowing I fucking just trolled the universe for my whole life and got paid to do it. Whew. That was a lot to take in. That was a lot. That's where my head is usually, in the fucking clouds. Oh, man. This one's pretty strange. That I've been getting a lot of messages from a lot of younger kids that are going through breakups. And ironically, me and Tyler are going to get into this one. But a lot of them listen to this. And, one thing I will say is, like, recently I went through one and they suck. 100% they suck. But one thing I do recommend is don't be the dipshit that goes on social media and starts posting about how single you are and how, oh, I seen my ex at the grocery store and I wish that she got hit with a baseball bat. Don't be that person. It's so fucking petty and so stupid to me. Like, the way we use social media sometimes, it just makes me cringe and just shake my fucking head. That's how human interact. That's the crazy thing is, I'll get into that. But my tip to you is be respectful of one another. And if they're doing it, then be the bigger person and just, don't stoop to that level like a dipshit, because it says more about you as a person than it does anybody else. Then, why are you posting about her being shitty or him being shitty? Or, whatever you're into, him, hers, or fucking whatever you're into. It don't matter. But for you to sit there and completely blade somebody over a meme or these stupid my ex fucking this, my ex that bullshit, just makes you look dumb. it makes you look so fucking stupid. Like I've seen it from time to time. Even like my buddies have done it. Well, that's not true. Probably in my younger years, if you were to fish through like my Twitter feed or something like that, you'd probably see some bitter shit. But as you grow older, you'll understand it. It's just not worth your time. It's better to just like, you know, things suck, man. You're going to miss shit that you and that person had. It's just the way we are. That's how humans interact. That's how you had a relationship, whether it's for, you know, a year, 4 years, 5 years, in between, more, less, I don't fucking know, whatever it was. Yeah, you get kind of accustomed to that person being in your life. And yeah, being by yourself might suck for a bit, but you'll learn to cope. Just keep your head on straight, keep chugging forward, and yeah, that's my best advice. It's just, you know, then maybe it's time for you to focus on yourself, and you put so much time into focusing on somebody that it's time for you. Like I think everything happens for a reason. Not to get all spiritual on you, but I think everything happens for a reason, and that's the way we're taught lessons in my mind. So don't be a fucking dipshit. That drives me nuts. Like fucking, and the bigger idiots are the ones that are gullible. Like, what happened, bro? Oh, don't fucking buy into their bullshit. Fuck them. Sitting there fucking cries for attention on social media like a fucking idiot. That stuff drives me mental when people do that. It just, it irks me in such a way. Because it's like, man, how childish are we? 30 fucking 9-year-olds on Instagram posting about how their ex sucks. Fuck off. Inspirational quotes about how I'm stronger now that I got less weight attached to me. I'm fucking much better, bro. I'm just out here. I'm ready to focus on me, you know? Fuck my ex. Fuck her. Fuck her right in her nasty, fucking filthy, dirty snapper. You fuck. But just like, you know, ugh. That's my hot tip. That's my hot take, is just don't be such a fucking pudnut and deal with your shit instead of trying to make the world think that your ex is the worst person imaginable, because it seems like you're not the most fun person to be around. If you say, my ex, you know what, 2 months ago I was with my ex, things were good, and now where's that bitch? She left me for a better man because I'm a piece of shit. And you know how I'm gonna get across to her instead of picking up the phone and having a conversation of why these things happened? I'm gonna post a meme. I'm gonna do what everybody does in 2019. I'm gonna find a meme that really hits home to her, and I'm going to fucking hammer it on social media, because I know that fucking bitch still follows me, and I know it'll get her. Where she's just laughing because she's just getting piped down by some big dick. She's out there getting giant dong in her, just like grade A dong from a rich guy, and here's your broke ass, aka me, sitting. No, I'm joking. I am broke, but I'm not petty. But your broke ass is sitting in your wife beater and Cheeto stains with fucking chicken wing sauce on it, hot sauce. Fucking big bull itchy man sitting there. Yep, I think I found the perfect meme to get Irene back. I'm gonna fucking hammer it down and post this thing exactly 5:45, because that's when I know she gets off work and she goes home, because she used to come home to me, and now I'm just starting to feel shallow even more than she used to come home to me. That's right, little Frankie. She used to come home to Frankie. She would make me some of that, the macaroni with the pizza sauce in it, and then, sprinkle a little cheese on it. That's my baby. That's what she used to do for me. And I know she ain't doing that for nobody else. But then you like flip the script, and she's just getting fucked in the back of her car like she's 16 again, feeling young. And oh yes, my titties are getting slapped like the fucking porno movies. And that's where it all goes downhill. That's where it all goes downhill, you psychopaths. Oh Christ, this one is gonna put me in the loony bin. Call the fucking doctor. Hacker's lost his fucking mind. He's sitting in a room with a microphone, a webcam on, and he's making a goddamn buffoon out of himself, talking in the shittiest Italian accent I ever had. Where do you think you are from? Brooklyn? Huh? Fuck you. Talk about my ex-old lady getting fucked in the back of a car. You fucking cocksucker. I should come down there and put a soldering iron up your ass, talk about my ex like that. I only talk about my ex like that. You understand me? Oh, shit. I need a drink of water. Give me a second. Oh, God. Oh, if the FBI is still in this chat, I thank you for holding on. Hang on, brother. It's about to get worse. Shit. How about them Oilers, though? Right? Come on. Don't even act like the boys in blue are doing it this year. I'm all in. I've been such a fucking hater the past 10 years. I've been losing my titties over them. Ready to throw it all in. I was looking at Flyers jerseys. I was looking at other teams like, fuck, who am I going to break up with these pud nuts for? And then you know what? The old girl started going to the gym. She's looking a little sexy, went and got her tits perked up, and we're back in 2019. The marriage has never been better. You know what I'm saying? She went to one of them. She started reading that 50 Shades of Grey. She came, I read that, and next thing you know, I'm getting my dick sucked at a truck stop bathroom. Yeah, we went on a little, walk. She gave me my fucking horn a tug. That's the Oilers, man. Rejuvenated wife. We got rid of the dead weight, hit the gym, and now we are in we're back on the runway, baby. We're back on the fucking runway. What are we, 8-4, playing the Blue Jackets tonight while I'm recording this, so I don't know what the score is. I don't have it up right now. Actually, puck drop was 45 minutes ago. I should probably check. I am actually going to check. But fuck me. It's so fucking nice to see. It's been too fucking long. And I don't even care if they make the playoffs right now. It's just too much fun to see Edmonton winning some fucking hockey games. What's the score? Oh, here we go. Sorry, game is over. I'm stupid. I missed this one tonight. So 4-1 final for the fucking Edmonton Oilers over the Columbus Blue Jackets, making us 8-4-1 with 17 points, first in the Pacific. Oh, baby. James fucking Neal, 1 goal on the night. Total ice time is 16 minutes and 36 seconds. Big Daddy Nuge with 2 apples, and Dratz with a 3-point night. 2 Genos and an apple. Fuck, man. I'm buying in. I've never, when they made the playoffs, that last little run, I've never in my life had so much fun in a fucking city. Everywhere you went, this place was electric. I am currently living in Edmonton, just in case some of you did not know that. But it was so much fucking fun, and it was so easy to meet people. Usually everybody's miserable. I don't know about you, but when you're out in public, like most of the times at the bar, it's easy. Yeah, you get yapping with guys if you make a good joke and you're not a fucking douchebag. It's pretty easy to meet some people. But I'm saying, like, it was so fucking easy to make a buddy in this city during that time. All you had to do was just go out, hit the strip, and fucking have a couple cocktails. Next thing you know, you're having the time of your life with 9 randoms. You just went out. It was so much fucking fun. I was just talking about it today. Reliving the glory days. You remember back in the 90s? Remember back in the 90s when shit was good? It was like that. Like, fuck. Oh, yeah. But it's so good to see them. I haven't been able to catch too many games because I end up, I don't know why, but I stay at this fucking warehouse, the old Danger Cat warehouse, till usually about 8:30, 8 o'clock at night. So by the time I get home and get cracking on a bunch of shit, the game is like period, 2 periods in, and I'll just keep checking the scores. So from what I've seen, they're playing pretty fucking good hockey. And it's fucking, we just need to, once we figure out goaltending, I think that's our biggest issue, is just goaltending right now. And not letting shots get through. Like, what was it, Koskinen that faced like 55 shots on the night and somehow they snuck out a win with 20 shots on goal? Somehow, like a guy standing on his head just getting peppered all night. Like, you inked that big contract, so we're going to make sure that you're working for it. Stop a fucking couple pucks, man. Make sure that new goalie coach is doing his job. Hey, bada bing, bada boom, baby. I don't know why I did that. Sound like a fucking Neanderthal breathing. Oh, God. Yeah, it's fantastic, the hockey world. And like, one thing I caught a quick sports highlight before I was coming on here, and basketball fights. How pathetic are these? How fucking pathetic. Watch these men. I think me and Sherwood just talked about this, but like I said, I'm brain dead, and I can't remember shit ever. And fuck, giant men, 69 feet in the air, and got the reach on them that they could punch across the fucking court and hit one another. They don't even need to jump to dunk. They just do it for flash. It's like stick handling in the fucking all-star game. It's just, ugh. It's just, God. Every time, I know you're going to yap me for picking my nose on here. I don't give a shit. If you're watching it, fuck you. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck, okay? And like, fuck right out of here. Pick my nose if I want to. Something sticking out of the motherfucker. Yeah, this one, I apologize. I'm in a goofy fucking mood, and I just feel like dicking around right now. But yeah, back to basketball fights. How these just like blow my mind. How fucking pathetic and how big these guys are. Like, you think that they would string one another out and fist fight, and like, not being the one to call the fucking, being stereotypical. But a lot of these guys come from rough neighborhoods. You think that they would be tough, Like, didn't they get into fights, like, when they're in the hood? Like, is that non-existent? Like, are you exempt when you're good at basketball and you're on the basketball team and you're doing good there? You just, like, nobody fucks with you? Is that how this goes? Like, you think, like, would you read somebody's from, like somewhere like Compton. I'll use Compton. You're from Compton. You've had to been at least a couple fights. I'm from a small fucking town, and I've been in a couple fights. You'd think, like, there's a lot of animosity and violence in that fucking city. So, there's probably been a couple of instances where you had to get into a scrap and you didn't learn nothing in that fucking thing. It blows me away. I just don't understand it. These, like, and they're big giant men. Like, you think that they would be able to beat the shit. Instead, they just don't. Maybe I don't know. I don't really know the rules of basketball, and I don't care to know them either. And the suspensions, maybe like the suspensions are fucking outrageous for that kind of, like, for something like that, for getting violent in the sport. But Jesus, pathetic, guys. Fucking pathetic. At least the football players get a little into it. Start fucking a couple rib shots every now and then. Those guys are fucking men. They're hitting one another. Plus, they're all brain dead from going head on head. But, hey, what do I know? I know nothing. I'm a fucking idiot, excuse me. Grab a shot of water and have a hoot on this Juul. I've been chewing less. That's why you probably haven't been seeing me chewing in a lot of the videos. I've been kind of weaning off the fucking lip dinner a little bit. After the dentist was like, yo, your gums are receding, kind of like your hair, boy. As you're getting, you want to chew a little more, you're going to have no more gums. So I kind of been weaning off it a little bit, and I don't know. It doesn't seem like these Juuls are probably no fucking better, but I was heavy on the Juul, and now I have a puff every now and then to make sure that I'm getting my my nicotine intake. I quit smoking a while ago. Like, when I say a while ago, I'm talking like, oh shit, 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I quit smoking cold turkey from, like, I think from the age of 15 to 15 to 19. I smoked about a pack a day. Maybe not at 15. I wasn't a pack a day. That's a little outrageous to think, but, like, 16, 17, pack and a half, or a pack and a half, half a pack every 1 to 2 days, right in that ballpark. But uh, after 4 years of smoking that consistent in your life, I just decided, fuck it, just gonna quit. I quit doing it just like that, and I don't know. I don't know. I know it's a mind over matter thing, but I'm just lazy. I'm finding myself getting lazier and lazier, which isn't good. I'm not used to it. I think the lack of sleep from not having my teeth, constantly grinding my teeth. Like fuck, I bet you I'm clocking in at least 4 hours of sleep a night, which is taking a fucking toll on me. And oh man, I'm so stoked. November 18th, I get this retainer, and my teeth will start going back to what they were. And I hope I can just get that rest, and like less stress, uh, get everything in my personal life back underneath my feet. And I don't know, some of you are definitely out there probably going through some problems. Everybody goes through problems. Like life isn't fucking perfect, and it has this moments where it has that glimpse, that shimmer, where the glitter, it may seem like gold, and we have those moments, and you should cherish those because they come far and few between. My precious little kitten, my dangerous little feline. But no, just appreciate that because, um, like I said, you never. I don't know. I'm getting better myself. Like these past, for some of you that listen, like the past few couple episodes there, on one of Uncle Hack's thoughts. I kind of dug deep in a little bit, or not so much deep on the depression end of things, but I touched on it. And yeah, I was there, and I was really upset at myself. I was upset of everything that I've let myself become, and I'm making strides to become the person that I envision in my mind, and stop letting people dictate the direction, like especially the drug use. That was, that isn't me. And yeah, there was like before even Danger Cats was a thing. Like that's not me. I never really got into it. Even as a kid, like I smoked pot like any other fucking idiot. And other than that, I didn't touch anything else. And then I just decided one day that Ripper Magoo's would be a good idea, and I just got into it like heavy. And let's not lie here. I liked it. I liked the feeling of being on top of the world, and you can only be on top of the world when you're not off of false reality for so long before that shit comes crashing down on you, and you look back and you see how much time you've wasted being that person that you don't want to be, and then you let life throw everything that you've pushed aside and everything that you think you were doing right come back to bite you in the ass, to remind you that if this is the person that you want to envision, then these are the things that you need to start doing. And little signs here and there. I think like I said, I think everything happens for a reason, and maybe I had to go through some bullshit like that to be the person that I am today, and I'm okay with that. If I made some mistakes, and some people are able to sweep their mistakes under the rug, and unfortunately in this kind of business that I've got myself into, and this I don't know, I hate saying fame because it just seems so egotistic, and it just I don't know, I don't look at myself as a celebrity, and I don't mind running it. I truly do thank people for watching this and giving a shit but what it is, whatever that is, I am fucking doing. I don't know. I don't understand it. I just call it entertainment at the end of the day. But I do. I truly do appreciate the people, and yeah, like I'm saying, fuck, I get off track so quick. I'm so bad for this. But yeah, like you just come forward and talk to somebody if you're having problems. Like I did it, and I use this as an outlet sometimes. And in most cases, I've gotten messages, and it's helped people get their act together and get their shit together. I'm not saying that you can't go out and do drugs and not be a good person. I'm not saying that you can't go out and have a few cocktails and and I'm just saying, like, who you envision, and as long as you're being a good person, you're treating people with respect, and you feel good inside, and you're happy with where your life's at, sure, fuck yeah, do whatever you want. Just be mindful of others, and yeah, just and really hone in on your own happiness, because I think that's key. I think we spend more time chasing things that are false, and we don't put a little more time into gratitude and the things that you have in your life and the people around you. And once I started to do that, I started to rid myself of a lot of evil situations and a lot of shitty people, and a lot of unfortunate things had to come about that. And I had to be I still got to be a man and pull up my pants and do some things that I don't want to do. Like there's some days where I don't even want to get out of bed because I feel like, you know, I feel low on myself. I feel shitty about you know, what's happened over the past little while. And like, you know, we make mistakes, and yeah, for the longest time there, I would read comment sections and I'd let them get in my head, and I'm not like that. I've never gave a fuck what people think about me, nor nor should I ever. And I started to let that get into my head, and like then it started to really bother me, you know, especially about the drug use. It was I was never out of hand with it, but it definitely affected my day to day. I guess it's like how I felt, like, and you know, and it was like trying to hide it, but I didn't do a good job of it. You know what I mean? I'm at house parties with a bunch of randoms that could give two flying fucks about me, other than the fact that they can brag that they did Ripper Magoos with me. And yeah, no, now it's time to clean up the act and yeah, fucking become the person that I intend to be and I want to be, and strive for that and bring some comedy and light back into the world. And really I really like doing the podcast. I this is like my favorite thing out of them all. I get to just sit here and talk, and for some reason, and I don't know why, you motherfuckers listen and you enjoy it. And that is one of the coolest fucking things on this planet, you know, is that people just enjoy listening to you speak. I always try and speak from the heart and tell and be honest. Like, obviously there's fucking situations, you know, you meet somebody who's like, hey, do you remember me? And I've said yes to like some, because, you know, yeah, it just makes your day to make you feel like, yeah, oh, you do remember me? Oh, yeah. I don't fucking remember, man. I mean, I've met a lot of fucking people, a lot of good people, and I can only count. And you know what? It's pretty amazing that the fact that I can count out of all the fans that I've met and all the people I've met in public, there's only been 2 that fucking sucked. So thank you again for all of the fun stuff that you brought into my life, my friends. But yeah, there's 47 minutes. I think a little less. 45, baby. 45 minutes of your life wasted listening to my shitty voice and my shitty thoughts and my shitty views. Thanks, though, for tuning in. Sherwood will probably be back. Actually, I think next episode, Big Daddy Bose is going to come in, and we're going to shoot a podcast with him, talk about his first fight in the UFC. I didn't want to talk about that today. Just hear his side of things, behind the scenes shit. Super cool to see that, you know, 2 years of doing this, Boser makes the UFC, which is insane. Not that he wasn't fighting in a credible league before, or a credible organization, I should say, but just to see the progression of his fight career has been super fun to watch. And I'm super stoked to sit down with one of my best buddies in the fucking city and yap about fighting in the UFC. So yeah, that'll more than likely be our next episode. Thanks again. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at UncleHack69. You can also follow Danger Cats at DangerCats69, Danger Kittens. Follow our YouTube. If you're listening to this, check out our YouTube channel, DangerCats69 on YouTube. And yeah, I'm gonna try and be a little better at making some content and getting it out there. And yeah, we're gonna try our best to make you laugh. That's my end goal. And I'm gonna put this out there. I am definitely gonna try my hand at stand-up comedy. So hold me accountable. If you got this far into the podcast and you see me out in public, or tweet me every now and then at DangerCat69 just to see and keep me honest on what my goal is, and that's to do a stand-up routine, whether it's just at amateur night, and it's been a goal of mine for a long time, and I've been such a fucking pussy about it. I start to do it, and then I get down on myself, and yeah, I got a lot of issues to sort out internally. Oh no, I'm not crying. Don't worry, I'm not crying. That was like I got like a fucking like a head cold, like sinus fucking. I don't know. It's not the drugs. Don't worry. That's where everybody's mind goes. Oh, you've been yanking her chain this whole time, have you? But no, that's not the case. Yeah, but that's my goal by the end of the year, is to write some comedy and go finally test it out and try it, because it's been just a long time goal of mine to really try stand-up comedy. It's one of my favorite things, I think, on the planet, and I truly respect it. So I'm gonna try it out at amateur night here in Edmonton, and no, I won't be telling anybody where I'm doing it, when I'm doing it. I'm just gonna show up one night and fucking hopefully make some people laugh. So if you do see me, hold me accountable. But thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you outside in the real world hopefully soon. Thanks for tuning in to the DangerCast podcast. This is brought to you by Safe Sex. Don't even worry about it. Hey.